Yo, what's going on? Travis here with the Forged Athlete Gym and TravisStetzel.com, and I've been getting a crap ton of questions from people wanting to get lean for the summer. What do they need to be doing to start getting lean? The nice weather's coming around, so people want to focus more in on fat loss and they want to do it quick. And so what I did here is I made a quick little list here, the main things that you need to be focusing in on in order to start losing fat fast, all right? You can get lean pretty quick if you focus in on the right things, all right? So we're going to go over this stuff here real quick. All right, so the number one thing that I'm going to go over here is honesty, all right? You need to take a hard, long look at what you're currently doing. 9 times out of 10, when people come to me and they ask me, Travis, I want to get leaner, what do I need to do? What do I need to be doing? I ask them, I go, what are you currently doing? Well, I eat pretty damn healthy already. I mean, my diet's really clean and I'm not cheating very much. Fucking bullshit, all right? Take a step back, look at what you're doing, be 110% honest with what you're doing, all right? Look at what you're doing. Are you paying that close attention to what you're putting into your mouth, all right? If you're not getting lean consistently on a weekly basis, you're not getting leaner, you're not losing inches around your waist, you're not looking physically leaner in the mirror, doesn't matter about the damn scale. So don't even jump on the scale. That's one of the things that really pisses me off, is people jump on the scale every single day. They're not losing weight, so they don't think they're getting results, right? That has nothing to do with it. What has everything to do with it is what you look like in the mirror. Are you getting physically leaner? Can you see more cuts? Are you getting skinnier around the waist, in the face, around the arms? People get skinnier in different places faster than other people, all right? That's one of the things that you have to look at. And if you're not paying close attention to what you're doing nutrition-wise, and you just say to yourself, I'm eating pretty clean, I'm doing everything I need to be doing, but you're not getting results, you're not being 110% honest with yourself. So you need to step back, be freaking honest. How much are you honestly cheating? How much are you honestly eating like shit and getting off path? Then we can go back to the drawing board and figure things out. So that's the first thing that you need to be doing, is become aware of what it is that you are actually doing. Because a lot of people think that they're on track when, in fact, when they report back to me and they tell me this is what they're doing, there's a lot of holes and things that we can fix up there, all right? So that's the first thing. Number two, if you want to freaking get lean for summer, what does summer mean? Is there a specific date? Do you have like a wedding you're going to be in, or that you're going to, a vacation, a trip, something like that? All right, that's going to give you a deadline to shoot for. If you don't have a deadline and you're just like, I'm going to get lean for summer, what the hell does that mean? Does that mean the 1st of July, the end of July, and August when freaking summer is over? What does that mean? So set a certain date. So 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks away. On this freaking day, I'm going to be as lean as I possibly can. That's going to help you zero in on that goal instead of just having like a floating date around there. You have no deadline. So you have nothing that's giving you accountability. All right, so you need to create that accountability and come up with the deadline. All right, the next thing is, number 3, now we're getting into the nuts and bolts of what you're actually putting into your mouth, all right? So nutrition is going to be the number one key to you getting leaner, all right? Everybody knows what is shit in their diet, all right? Processed carbs, like grains, breads, different things like that. Anything that's been processed, so TV dinners, fast food, anything that comes in a bag, so like crackers, chips, bread is by far one of the worst things you can eat. And I'm not even going to get into that whole speech. It's not about the Atkins diet or paleo diet or anything like that. Cut the shit out of your diet and eat real food. All right? The most basic thing you can get back to is what one of my buddies, Sean Craxton, talks about, and that's jerking. All right? Just eat real food. All right? Is it whole? Is it natural? Is it in its natural state? Eat it. And then you get into all this talk of organic and non-organic and stuff like that. Just get down to the base of it. Is it real? Has it been processed? If not, it'll be good for you, all right? We'll get into the basics a little bit in the next, but cut out the crap, all right? All the crap food that you're eating, cut it out as best as you can, all right? Next, it's going to be about carb rotation, all right? This is huge. If you want to lose fat fast, it's going to come down to carb rotation. I'm not telling you to cut out your carbs 100% and go Atkins diet, because that's not going to work. What you want to focus on doing is doing 3 days of low carbs mixed with 1 day of high carbs, all right? So a low carb day is going to be something around 150 grams of total carbs or less, depending on how high your body fat percentage is. So if you're lower body fat, you don't have as much to lose, you can kind of stick around 150 grams of carbs a day. Whereas if you're higher on that scale, you're going to want to go a lot lower, probably under 100 grams of carbs total for the day, and focusing on eating more just lean proteins, mixed greens, different things like that, and you know, healthy fats for those low carb days. Then on your high carb days, you're going to lower your fat intake and you'll increase your carb intake, so your good starchy carbs. My best sources are going to be sweet potatoes, quinoa, brown rice, pumpkin, squash, things like that. I'm more of a paleo guy, but you don't have to go paleo in order to get lean. You know, you can still kind of go off that track a little bit, but those are going to be your best sources there. All right, so for your high carb day, for your one high carb day, you want to try to make this on a day where you're training hard. All right, so a lot of activity, you're really active, so you're going to be burning those carbs and using them as energy. All right, so your high carb day, you're going to be probably around 200, 250, maybe even 300 grams or above just for that one day, and then you got to go back on your low carb day. It's very critical that you do that, but just some basics about that carb rotation. All right, so that's going to be something that you're going to want to focus on.